is Jess, and today for your mini class we're going to be doing gymnastics. Okay, so for this we need to make sure we've got plenty of space. We're also going to need something soft to perform on. You can use a mat or anything that you've got, and also make sure you've got plenty of water. But we're going to get started by warming up. So we're going to stand with our feet hip width apart, and we're just going to start by bending our knees and swinging our arms. Okay, so make sure we're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good job. Okay, we're going to lift our heels up now. So we're going to lift and down, up and down. Keep breathing. Well done. And we're going to take it into a jump. Nice and slow to start off with. Keep swinging your arms by your side. Good job. Keep breathing. We're going to jump a little bit faster. Double time. Swing those arms by your side. Good job. And we're going to jump side to side. Keeping those feet together. Keep going. Jump side to side. Okay, we're going to march on the spot now. Keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, we're going to take our march into a jog. Lifting those feet off the ground more. Keep breathing in. Okay, try and kick your bottoms. Well done. We're going to take it into high knees. Try and bring those knees up. Well done. Keep breathing. And march it out. We're going to stretch our arms up and down. Keep marching. Stretch up. Keep breathing in. And bring those arms down. Breathe out. Okay, we're going to do some stretches. Have those legs a little bit further apart. We're going to put one hand on our hip and the other hand's going to go up and over. So really stretching. Feel that stretch on your side. Good job. And we're going to switch to the other side. Really stretch. Feel that in your arm and your side. Okay, we're going to do a flat back now. So stretch those arms out in front of you. Keep your legs nice and straight. And try and keep your back as flat as it can be. Keep breathing. Okay, we're going to reach down to the floor. Keep those legs really straight there. Hands down to the floor. And keep breathing. We're going to bend our knees and straighten. And bend and straighten. One more bend. And we're going to slowly come all the way up. Really, really slowly, making sure we're rolling and our head is the last thing to come up. We're going to reach our hands up nice and straight, and we can lock our hands together because we're going to reach our hands back into a little bit of a back bend. So make sure our legs are nice and sturdy, and we're just lifting our hands up over our head and going as far as we can, just reaching over. Good job. We're going to come down onto the floor and do some little bits of leg stretches. So stretch your legs out into our pike position. We're going to reach for our toes. Make sure those legs are really straight. And point those toes. Keep reaching all the way over. We're going to go into our straddle. Open those legs. Make sure our toes and our knees are pointing up to the ceiling. We're going to put our hands down on the floor. Keep breathing, and we're going to reach a little bit further if we can. Good job. Okay, we're going to come up, keeping our legs in the same position. We're going to reach our arm over like we did before. And switch sides, reaching over the other way. Okay, we're going to come up, and we're just going to warm our muscles in our shoulders. So we're going to roll our shoulders back. Feet hip width apart. Good job. Now we're going to go into some circles. Well done. And circle those arms forward. And we're going to roll those shoulders. And lastly, we're just going to do a big deep breath in with our nose, stretching our arms up, and big deep breath out through our mouth. One more big deep breath in. And a big breath out. Good job, everyone. That was a great warm-up. If you need to, grab yourself some water. And then we're going to get started with our conditioning skills. Okay, so like I said before, make sure we've got plenty of space and we've got something comfortable we can do our exercises on. But we're going to start with our bridge. So we're going to have our bottoms on the floor, our knees in our bridge position. We're going to start off nice and easy with our back laid on the floor. The most important part of doing our bridge is that we get our hands in the right position. So we put our hands up to the sky so our palms are nice and flat. And we're going to reach them over, keeping our elbows bent. Put them down on the floor next to our ears or near our shoulders, okay? So pointing our elbows up to the sky with our hands in this position. I'll come a little bit closer so we can see. Our hands like this, and we're going to reach all the way over. So with our bridge, it's important that we get a nice, strong back bend on this one. So again, if you need to make it a bit easier, you can have your feet a little bit further apart. Okay, so starting with your hands in the right position, we're just going to try and push, starting by pushing from our stomach up to the ceiling. We need to have nice, strong arms, so we're going to push our arms up as well. So making sure we've got a nice, curved back. If you do want to make it a little bit easier, if you've got something to put your legs on, like a sofa, I'm going to use it over here. It'd be a nice way to start. You can put your feet on here so you're elevated a little bit. Your hands in the same position, but this means that you don't have to go as high up because you're already there. But you still need nice, strong arms to help you push yourself all the way up. So give this a go. I'm going to do it one more time. Like I said, if you need to, you can have your feet a little bit further apart. But if you do want a challenge, you can bring your feet closer. So it means that you have to be nice and sturdy even more, keeping your feet together. Like I said, make sure our hands are in the right position, and all we need to do is push up. Nice, strong arms. Try and straighten those arms as much as you can. If you can, put your feet together. So you need a little bit more stability. If you're not, you can spread your legs apart. So you've got a bit of a stronger, sturdy bridge. Good job. Keep practicing that one at home. But we're going to move on to our planks now. But we're going to start in our front support position. So with our hands near our shoulders, so just underneath, with our toes tucked underneath, feet together in our planks position. And we're going to do our shoulder taps. So this is where we lift one arm and tap the opposite shoulder. So we're balancing on one arm. Okay, so I'm going to face this way so we can see. So feet in our nice strong position. When we are doing our plank, I don't want to see your bottom too high or too low. We need to be in a nice, strong diagonal line. So hands just underneath our shoulders, feet making sure both legs are together. We're going to lift one arm, tap the opposite shoulder, and then bring it down, and again on the other side. We're going to do a few of these, tap and down. So essentially we're rocking from side to side, lifting, balancing on one arm. You can really feel it in your tummy muscles. We're going to do a few more, two more. Are we ready? 1 and 2. Good job, working on those nice arm muscles. And lastly, for our conditioning skills, we're going to do our candle. So we're going to start on our bottoms in our bridge position, a little bit like we started with our bridge. We're going to be using our hands on the palm, on the bottom of our backs. We're going to be rocking like we do in our backward roll, and we're going to push our feet up to the ceiling, okay? So everyone watch me first. We're going to rock back, push up, and there we go. Feet pointing up to the ceiling, keep those legs straight, and we're going to put our hands on the bottom of our back to help support us as our arms, the upper part of our arms, are balancing on the floor. Okay, so give this one a go. It's really about using the strength in your legs and your tummy muscles. So starting by rocking back, and then we do a big push, pushing our toes and legs up to the ceiling. If you can, point your toes because it'll help straighten those legs. So like I'm doing here, we've got our elbows bent, our palms on the bottom of our back, and our legs pointing nice and straight. Good job, everyone. Practice those one at home, but we're going to move on to some tumbling skills. So if you need to, grab yourself some water. We're going to be doing some handstands now. So to start off with, we're just going to do our basic handstands, which is where we start in our lever. So we need to stand with one foot in front of the other, with our toes facing forward, so our whole body's facing forward as well. We start with a lunge, so our front leg is bent and our back leg is straight. Our toes and our body is still facing the front. We reach our arms up above our head, and then we're going to push off with our back leg, reaching our arms forward into a T position, straightening that front leg as well, so our whole body comes into a nice T shape. Okay, so this is how we start in our lunge. This is our first position. Then we reach into our T shape, which is our second position. And then for our last one, we bring our arms down to the floor in front of us, and our back leg goes up. And this is when we push off, up, up, down, down. Okay, so give this one a go. Do it nice and slow to start off with. So remember, we start with our lunge, we reach into our T, then we put our hands down and kick up. And when we land on our handstand, we land with the leg that we start with, so where we're lunging. Okay, so practice this one. Like I said, it helps going nice and slowly in each position, so we know how to get down there properly. And then when our hands are down and our leg is up, we bend the supporting leg and we push up, up, and then we land on the supporting leg as well. So we've got that leg bent, we kick, and then we land. Don't worry if your legs don't go too high to start off with. We're just getting used to the motion. Kick, kick, down, down. If you do want a challenge, we're going to try and bring our legs up a little bit higher and try and bring both legs to meet each other. Okay, so watching me, we do a kick, kick together and then back down. Okay, but make sure we're practicing on the other side as well, so we need to practice on both legs. So if you want, you can switch legs, bend that leg, nice and slowly, remember, into our T shape, hands down, bend, kick, kick, down, down, because some legs are stronger than others, but we need to practice on both legs. Okay, I've got one more tumbling skill for you, and this is with our handstands. We're going to do a snap down. So this is where we bring our feet down together, a little bit like we did before with our round offs. So it's the same start in our handstand with each of our positions, lunge, T, and then bringing our hands down. But we bring our feet together in the handstand and then bring them down together. So watching me, together, and go really quickly to bring both feet down together. So watch again, nice and slow to start with, up, up, and down. Okay, and again, practicing on both sides, starting nice and slow with our lunge, our T, then we do kick, kick, down, down, really, really quickly. Bring those feet together. Good job. Okay, you've worked really hard, but before we go, I've got a bit of homework for you guys to practice. So we're going to do our straddle mule kicks. So I'm going to show you quickly our normal mule kicks. So this is where our hands are down and we're crouched down on the floor with our knees bent, and we kick our legs up and land on our flat feet. Okay, so we need to shoot our legs really high in the air, but we're doing our straddle mule kicks today. So our straddle is where we bring our legs apart. So that's what we're going to be doing in the air. Instead of just shooting both legs together, we're going to shoot them out to the side. But we need to make sure we're bringing them back in just as quickly. So I'll show you in a few different positions. So again, we're starting in the same way, hands on the floor, knees bent. We're going to bend our knees, do a big kick, out and in. And when we land on our feet with our arms out. Okay, I'll show you from this way as well. Knees bent, arms down. We bend, out and in. Okay, so give this one a go. I'll show you from the back as well. We bend, out and in. So really opening those legs, trying to get them really, really straight, shooting them all the way out. Good job. Keep practicing. Like I said, that's your homework, so practice your straddle mule kicks. But you guys have done really, really well. So well done, and thank you for joining in with my class. Before we go, we're going to put our hands towards the screen, and we're going to say, we are gymnasts. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. We are gymnasts. Well done, and I'll see you soon.